Hello everyone, welcome to Advanced Academic Research channel. In this channel you will learn how to conduct advanced statistical methods and analysis, how to write scientific papers and books, and how to perform research at the highest international level in top-tier journals within your field. Today I will teach you how to create your data set, how to enter your data into SPSS, and how to perform your first and primary statistical analyses using SPSS. This is the fastest educational guide you can find, so let us begin. When you open SPSS, you will see two tabs at the bottom left of the screen: Data View and Variable View. Unlike Excel, which has only one page where you enter both data and variables, SPSS has two separate pages. You should define your variables in Variable View, and after completing the variable list, you will then enter your data in Data View. Let us start with Variable View. Each row corresponds to one specific variable. For example, in most studies, you commonly have variables such as age and gender. Age is a continuous variable and gender is a binary variable. For the continuous variable, for example, age, you should type age as the variable name. In the easiest and fastest approach, you do not need to change the default settings such as type, width, decimal, missings, or other columns. You can leave most of them as they are. Now look at the measure column, where you can choose a scale, nominal, or ordinal. Initially, you might think continuous variables should be set as a scale, binary values as a nominal, and ordered category variables as ordinal. However, if you select a scale for all variables, you will still be able to perform all analyses without any problem. Even if a variable is binary, selecting a scale will not cause issues, because in a specific analysis such as binary logistic regression, SPSS will recognize the binary variable based on how it is assigned in the analysis dialog box. Therefore, selecting a scale for all variables is a safe and practical approach. Now let us move to the next variable, gender. Although gender is binary, you may still select a scale. You can also select nominal, but using a scale allows flexibility in analysis. You will notice the label column. The label is not used for analysis. It simply helps you recognize what variable represents. For example, for gender, you might write gender, and for age, you may write age at birth. This label helps both you and anyone else who receives your SPSS file understand the variable, and it may also appear in figures and tables in output. If you have many decimal places, you can increase the decimal setting, for example, to 3 or 4. But in most scientific analysis and writing, you usually use 2 decimal places. Now let us add data into SPSS. Assume we have 2 variables, age and gender, and we want to enter data for them. For the first case, suppose it is a man aged 24 years. For gender, you can type male, but SPSS does not interpret text effectively for binary variables. Therefore, you must define value labels. Values are numerical codes that SPSS uses to recognize categories. For example, you can assign 1 to male and 2 to female. After defining these values, when you enter 1, SPSS will understand the case as male, and when you enter 2, it will recognize it as female. However, an important point is that in some analyses, it is better to start coding from 0. For instance, you can assign 0 to male and 1 to female. This coding structure improves clarity and interpretation in certain statistical outputs. This method of coding binary variables is the most appropriate and widely accepted approach, as it leads to clearer and more interpretable results. After clicking OK, you can then start entering cases. Each row represents one case. For example, you may enter several cases such as a male age 24, female age 32, and so on. Once you finish entering data, you can also add other variables such as body mass index, weight, height, or other binary variables such as this versus control, education or level, or any additional variables relevant to your field. After data entry, we proceed to analysis. The first analysis is descriptive analysis. Go to analyze, then it's descriptive statistics. For binary variables, use frequencies, add gender, and click OK. We will obtain the frequency distribution such as 10 males and 10 females representing 50% each. For continuous variables, you should go again to analyze descriptive statistics and select descriptives, add age and click OK. You will see minimum, maximum, mean, and standard deviation for age. These values are commonly reported in research papers. If you wish to examine descriptive statistics for age separately for males and females, go to descriptive statistics and select explore. Add age as the dependent variable and gender as the factor. Click OK. You will then see the mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, and other statistics for each gender group separately. This is the easiest and fastest way to enter data, define variables, and perform descriptive analysis in SPSS. As you noticed, we did not modify settings such as alignment, missing values, width, or type. Simply selecting scale for all variables allow a full analytical functionality. This is the most important concept in this video. Afterward, you can easily use frequencies for binary variables, descriptives for continuous variables, and explore for comparing continuous variables across binary groups. I hope you understood this lesson clearly. If you have any questions, you can contact me via email. If you have questions regarding SPSS, data analysis, scientific report, or research at advanced, intermediate, or introductory levels, you can reach me directly through the email address provided, adv.rec.academy.com. Thank you for watching, and I hope you successfully learned how to add data and perform your first descriptive analysis in SPSS.